It's very clear what will happen to Will and Kate when King Charles inevitably passes away. But what would a new monarch mean for Kate's sister, Pippa Middleton? When King Charles III dies, William, Prince of Wales, is expected to become king. Catherine, Princess of Wales, will receive a new title, becoming the new queen consort. So what will happen to Pippa Middleton, Catherine's sister? Just as Queen Camilla's lookalike younger sister, Annabelle Elliot, became one of the Queen's official companions, author and royal journalist Phil Dampier believes Pippa could earn that same position. He told Fabulous magazine, "I certainly think there could be a role for Pippa as a lady-in-waiting or companion-type role. This needs to be someone the then Queen can trust and rely on, and who better than her sister?" Dampier doesn't seem to be worried about time commitments, feeling that when the time comes, Pippa will be willing and able to step up for her sister. He continued, "It's not necessarily a full-time job, so she would be available." Dampier feels that Natasha Archer, Kate's friend and stylist, could be another strong candidate for the position of companion. He also voiced his belief that Kate could bestow honors to her parents, but they're unlikely to receive any titles. Dampier continued, "I certainly don't think Kate's sister Pippa would feel comfortable with an honor, and I doubt she would get one, but I can imagine the parents getting something in a few years." After the death of Queen Elizabeth II, Buckingham Palace announced that Queen Camilla would have a team of Queen's companions instead of ladies-in-waiting. Camilla's sister, Annabelle Elliot, wasn't actually included on the original list of companions chosen. However, at Camilla and King Charles III's coronation, Elliot joined one of the other companions, the Marchioness of Lansdowne, as an attendant to Camilla.
I can't explain the feeling because it's so surreal and this cannot be happening. Yeah, it was quite a moment.
The main job of the Queen's companions is to travel with the Queen and take turns helping out at engagements, sometimes in the place of one of the Queen's secretaries. The companions are even offered a small amount of money for their time to cover costs, since being a companion isn't a full-time job. Suppose Catherine does give her sister the position of Queen's companion when the time comes. In that case, Pippa would likely be one of the attendants during William's coronation. She may join Kate Middleton at other events too, such as when Elliot joined Camilla at Wimbledon in 2023. And even if Kate doesn't promote Pippa as one of her official companions, there is speculation that Pippa could receive a title that is unrelated to her sister. Pippa and her husband, James Matthews, tied the knot in 2017. In 2008, James's father, David Matthews, bought the sprawling Glen Affric estate in Scotland, which granted him the title of Laird of Glen Affric. The title of Laird isn't officially aristocratic or royal though. It's about owning land, and doesn't hold the same weight as other earned or inherited titles. David turned part of the estate into a lodge, and he may decide to sell it one day instead of passing it down. If he doesn't sell, James and Pippa could inherit it. The Express has speculated that, in that case, the couple would inherit the honorary titles Laird of Glen Affric and Lady of Glen Affric. Before inheriting anything, they could be called Mr. Matthews of Glen Affric and Mrs. Matthews of Glen Affric. That said, one source partially disagrees about this. Marlena Koenig of the Royal Musings blog told Harper's Bazaar that because the lairdship of Glen Affric is a feudal barony, Pippa probably wouldn't be given the title of lady, which is traditionally reserved for peers. Koenig also told the Duchess Diary in 2016 that wives of lairds go by their husbands' names, meaning Pippa is simply known as Mrs. James Matthews.